Techniques to activate the second brain. Alright. Techniques to activate the second brain, also known as the galaxy brain.
The British scientists discovered that we have a second brain.
Who discovered
Human
that?
is a very important bio battery that can be charged, can store and get energy. People are success because
those are the same channel.
They know
Jesus
how
Christ.
To focus and concentrate their energy. When people are not success, the mind go one way, the eye go one way, the heart go one way.
So where is the second brain
years old,
located?
you don't get sick, do you?
No, a long time. In Chinese we call Chi, in India we call Prana. In many systems they have
maybe in the
different
balls.
What do the West call it? What do the Americans call it?
We call energy.
Energy.
Or we
Okay.
call electromagnetic power. And we are electrical man.
Oh.
We have electricity inside us. We need that electricity to
True.
run our life.
How do I shoot
We
it out
have
of my fingertips?
bioelectromagnetic. So the Westerner discovered that intestinal.
That's where the
here,
poop lives.
the structure of intestinal is like a battery.
No, it's like a
Negative,
septic
positive,
tank.
negative, positive. It can charge energy. They discovered that, but they never go on what to do with it. Scientists, they discover the second brain. They're 100 years ago.
The second brain is where my
Until now,
shit
they still
goes.
don't know what to do. But now they just
No wonder I'm having
100
such a hard
years,
time
they have a
activating it.
breakthrough. Now they discover that we have another organ in the abdominal. This organ actually control all the digestion, absorption, and elimination.
Yep, that
So
sounds
they
about
run
right.
like conductor. Now I understand that. Oh, this is what the Tao always
It's
talk about.
close enough, I
The
guess.
center of
He's
this
getting in there. The second
new
brain
organs
hides in the
is
intestines.
in the center of the navel, right here, right in here, including the stomach. They are doing so many jobs in digestion, and everybody.
What does
doing
this do with
different
my
jobs.
second brain, though?
If you don't have a director, control them
Thanks for your
like the
substretch
brain.
and Schmeat.
And the Tao discovered that if you keep this second brain here warm, and this also a battery can store energy.
So is it
People
better to have it
claiming
surrounded
that-
by poop?
So all what we do now,
Do I need to,
all the
like,
people now is
Get addicted to
exhausted
laxatives or what?
Okay.
because the battery.
Okay,
Right.
so we're not charging up our abdomen, which is where our Tao is. Okay.
Right.
And we're
And
using
this
our
is-
stomach really to just consume things.
Right. But now we know
So
that
business
this
as
is
usual?
more than just
Okay.
digestion.
I'm
They
following?
can remember, they can store. So now the Tao talk
I don't know
about
why they
this
censor
one
that
store
word.
emotional. Now you have to find balance. Some of them is too extreme.
This is supposed to be a technique to
And
activate
too
my
extreme,
second
you
brain.
hate people, and you
I
kill
haven't learned any techniques.
So now, love and hate have to be fire balance. So no
There's
negative
Frank,
and no
Easter,
sin and no evil
Matsu.
or goodness, because you have to fire balance. Everything in the world have to fire balance.
Okay. So the heart has those emotions.
Yeah, and the liver have
Right.
angry, jealousy.
Why does the
envy,
liver have that?
Frustration.
Why
a
is
lot of emotional
why?
How do we know
stories.
that's in the liver? How do we know
Because
that?
the Tao already talked this for 1,000 years.
So we
but
trust
if
them?
we know
Yeah.
the heart store love, and why not the other organ?
Just like you say, trust your guts.
Yes.
I don't know where that came from. I guess
because your second
This is
brain.
important.
Yeah.
When people shout at you, boom, you feel like something hitting you.
In your stomach, yeah.
Because
What?
the liver actually take the angry and store in here.
Okay.
So that's why the Tao say, hey, people think
my
that
God, it's starting to make
everything
sense.
Emotional is the brain. No.
It was so obvious.
Negative emotional like record down in the organs, in the kidney.
But why?
So we have to start paying more attention to our bodies.
Yes.
And not just our biceps and our other things, like the internal parts.
Internal. My
How do
master
I
told me,
clear
said,
the
if you
fear
take
out of the
the
kidneys,
five
though?
major organs, the
All right,
five
fuck, I
major,
gotta- all right, hold
major
on.
organs strong, it can take care of million problems.
All right.
I just gotta stay
So,
pissing all
that's
day,
the
I
first
guess.
step.
What?
So that we have the second pump and cranial pump.
Okay.
So that is the major part. So a very simple exercise we say moving the spinal fluid and the brain fluid.
Okay, I'm ready.
So what we do, we inhale, we go like this. We inhale, you expand your chest, you expand your stomach, and your neck go like this. Chin.
I'm exhaling. Whoops.
And now when you exhale, you curve down. So you curve everything down. Inhale. Exhale. curved enough that
All right,
you
I can see
feel-
through walls now.
because we have two tendons there. When you curve them, you activate the pump. And exhale, cloudy and gray color out.
Fuck, all right.
Sometimes
I've
we just
ascended.
let go all the
Jesus,
emotional
this is still-
down to the ground.
Yeah, it
When
still has
you do
fucking
for a
6
while,
minutes?
You rub your hand warm. And
Was
you
I
feel
levitating?
warm,
Did you guys see me
you
like
set
lifting off
on-
my chair? I felt
and
like I
you
was
train,
really
yeah.
starting to get up.
You
You disappeared there for a minute.
Okay, the energy, the chi flow. So chi flow. So when you feel that warm,
Give me another
down in the
exercise.
and you rest for a moment, you smile. So your sacrum and lumbar have to move, because the Tao said we have 7 pumps. Very
7?
important because
Jesus,
we
what am
have
I, a
pump.
fucking
If
pool
we sit
system?
Too long,
7
we sit on the
pumps.
pump.
That's a lot of it. What do people in the comments say,
British-
actually? This is people encouraging each other. It has nothing to do with the videos. Fear in the kidneys is like an eye-opener because when some people are afraid, they will pee themselves. This makes so much sense. Also, when I'm nervous, I feel sick. We did it. Now I get it. Notice how he said inhale and a golden light enters your brain and spine, and exhale and a dark cloud and smoke leaves your body. Truly a wise master. He knows visualization and breathing are the key. Yeah, that was an eye-opener. Well, my second brain is firing now. People trying to lure you into a warehouse is scarier than a ghost story. Bro, have you ever seen a ghost? Shit's horrifying. You kidding me? Where's some what? Maybe this channel's a little different than Nuke. Maybe they do like real stories, or at least potentially real stories, as opposed to paranormal ones. I don't know why this true scary stories is a picture of a bird. What are these called? Gray, right? Yeah, this isn't goofy. True. Let's see what the most viewed video here is. Creepy true school lockdown stories. Well, that's probably not goofy. The Ring camera one. Freaky videos recorded by Ring.
Home security technology has come a long way. Doorbell cameras such as Ring have become extremely popular in recent years. This first piece of footage was captured by the Ring camera in the
Makes me
LeMay
some Jay-Z.
household. It happened on a cold December night in 2019. A stranger hacked into the LeMay family's Ring security system and had watched them around their home. And for nearly 10 minutes,
Damn.
he interacted with 8-year-old Alyssa. Not only was he able
What?
to watch her, but he was able to communicate noises to her, as he had access to a second system placed in the girl's babysitter's room downstairs. Alyssa then heard
Holy
music coming
shit.
from upstairs in her bedroom, which she shared with her
What just happened? The audio just cut out? Is this part of the scare? Yeah, is the video haunted? Oh my god! He's in the mainframe!
Hello there.
The 8-year-old gasped and tried to figure out where the voice was coming from. She would pick up her toys to see if they were what was making the noises. She scanned the room, and moments later, the man started screaming a racial slur at her over and over,
Oh,
until
God.
Alyssa responded by screaming this.
What? I can't hear you.
Oh,
I can't hear you.
I see. It was the
Man
infamous
proceeded
hacker
to
known
tell
as
her to go
4chan.
call her mom the racial slur and demand that she repeat it back to him. Moments later, the voice would reply to Alyssa asking who are you by saying he's her best friend, he's Santa Claus.
Who is that?
I'm your best friend. I'm Santa Claus.
Mommy!
He's a
I'm
bit
Santa
sweeper
Claus.
in the prime Perth.
Don't you want to be my best friend? I'm Santa Claus.
After all of this, the man tries to tell the girl she can do whatever she wants, including break things in her room.
I'm your best friend. You can do whatever you want right now.
Yeah, it was so
You can
fucking
mess up
weird.
Your room,
Jesus
you can
Christ.
break your TV. You can do whatever you want.
The LeMay family, who resides in Memphis, Tennessee, hoped to use the device to keep an eye on their daughters while they played. The scary thing is that it took only a few days for the camera to be hacked. Perhaps the scariest thing is that no one knows how long he had access to the device. This could have gone on even longer if the hacker decided not to produce any sounds through the device. Put yourself in the little girl's shoes.
Jesus
Imagine
Christ,
hearing a
that's
creepy
so
song playing in your
fucking
bedroom,
weird.
not knowing where it's
Oh my
coming from,
God.
only to realize that it's coming from a camera system that you set up in there, and that someone could be watching you. Now imagine waking up to that in the middle of the night. In another similar
Is it
scenario,
resub real life?
here's the footage from a Ring camera that was also taken over by a hacker who attempted to speak to a young girl while she was watching television.
Jesus, how common is that?
Watching. Hey, what show is that?
The father and homeowner, Adam Kurselik, had set up the Ring camera in his kitchen. In the footage, a voice can
Is
be
it Tier
heard
1
speaking
tackle?
to his daughter after he momentarily leaves
Prime
the room.
Anthony.
I've seen that show before.
And weakest.
What season you on? Hello?
When Adam re-enters the room and opens the fridge, the voice says, "What are
Look at the size of this guy. Bro, the hacker better hope this man doesn't find him. Holy shit. Fucking Chad Thundercock came in out of nowhere.
Hello? What are you eating? You hungry?
He looks around at first, rightfully confused as to where the voice could be coming from, though he eventually catches on and approaches the camera as he asks, "Who is this?"
Powering off. Hello. This is Ring.
Oh man, that's a big guy. That's a big boy.
Adam disabled the camera shortly after the video ends, and he expressed his disappointment in Amazon's lack of security on their products. He said he was never advised to set up two-factor verification when he installed the camera 6 months prior.
He's a Prime Team in.
Because of the lack of security on the Ring devices, he has since taken down all his interior cameras. This and the Lemoy family's horror stories aren't the only ones of their kind, though. On November 12, 2019, the disturbing footage of a woman screaming for help was captured from a Ring doorbell's camera in a small neighborhood of Los Angeles around 11 p.m. The screaming is followed by a white vehicle speeding down the street with the trunk open, from which the screaming is coming from.
Well, this just sounds terrible. This is not goofy at all. I'm gonna skip that one, I think.
Not much more information than that was shared. However, multiple conclusions can be drawn from what's seen. It starts with a masked woman seemingly trying to enter the man's house, until she notices the doorbell camera, at which point she stares into the camera for almost 40 seconds. Halfway into her disturbing gaze into the camera, she puts on a pair of goggle-type glasses and pulls the mask covering her mouth and nose up higher onto her face, clearly trying to mask her identity as much as possible.
The goggles
Before
are
she
pretty
walks
effective.
away, she makes several hand gestures into the camera,
I
then
can't even
turns
see
and
her.
appears to grab something from behind one of the walls of the house.
These are the Prime King Bee.
As she slowly walks away from the house, you might assume she's leaving for good. However, you can see she continues to pace back and forth in front of the house until the video hits the 2-minute mark, at which point the doorbell camera is set to stop recording. After the video ends, however, according to neighbors, the woman was seen standing outside the house for at least another 20 to 30 minutes before finally disappearing.
She was
It's not known
a security
who this
detail.
woman was, whether it be a crazy stalker ex-girlfriend or someone completely random. This begs the question, what could she have wanted with the owner of the house? But given everything the woman was wearing from head to toe, it's obvious she came to that house with intentions of masking her identity. Why is a question that may never be answered.
Well, now we just have
And with
to
this
ask
last
her.
one, we see a scene that seems like it was taken straight from one of the hundreds of stories I've read on the channel.
Oh my
Once
god, I
again,
thought that was a
off hour in the
mask.
night, a woman approached the front door of a Reddit user's
Holy fuck. I thought for sure that was like some kind of like Halloween mask. What the fuck? Yeah, that's full-blown, like, meth face. She's tweaking. Bro, that looks like the, that, like, ghost Karen? That looks like an ethereal, vengeful spirit. This looks more like some kind of paranormal sighting than any of the other, like, weird proof that, like, YouTubers make.
There's Dad's friend's house somewhere on the east coast of the United States. The woman seems to have a slight smile on her face at first, as she looks around the front door of the house all confused like.
Is that a wand or a
She
knife?
stands there for two
That's a
full
knife.
minutes at least, acting nervous and confused, looking behind her several times in a paranoid manner. But what is most concerning about this unexpected visit was the large kitchen knife in her hand, that she looks down at several times in the footage.
She looks like that goblin in Gringotts from Harry Potter. Like if he
While
grew
the
out his
generally
hair.
accepted theory on this was that the woman has some form of dementia, and while this may be a realistic explanation, this cannot be 100% confirmed simply based on the video. While it is unfortunate if she does in fact have dementia or any other sort of illness that caused her to do this, it would still be hard to imagine just how scary this would be for the owner of the house waking up in the middle of the night to this footage from his doorbell camera.
I don't know, man. That looks more like drug
Surveillance
related
cameras
to
in
me,
general have
but
come a
I'm no
long way in
expert.
providing security to people's properties. While Ring doorbell cameras continue to prove to be useful in adding a layer of defense or serving as a mental deterrent to uninvited guests, you clearly have to be cautious about setting up these cameras on the inside of your house because of the potential for hackers to gain access to
Thanks,
them,
Yusuf Ghoul
as seen in the
and
first two
hummus
examples in
and
this video.
snow. Damn, those were kind of wild. Man, Mr. Nightmare doesn't fuck around. Haven't seen a single ghost. There's a volume 2 though. Yeah, we'll save that. This is why all billionaires wake up at exactly 4 a.m. Be inspired. Is it like something magical and mystical, like 3 a.m. being the witching hour, 4 a.m.'s the billionaire time? Is this satire? This is definitely a skit.
Well, they know how their brain works, and they take advantage of their brainwave states and brain chemistry.
Sounds
The
like
brain
Microsoft
produces
Sam when you
electrical patterns,
put the
often
bass all the way
referred to as
down.
waves. When you're first awake, your brain operates at around 10.5 waves per second. But when you wake up this early, you are between theta and alpha.
Wow.
The mind is capable of deep and profound learning, being fully aware and focused with an effortlessly calm mind. In other words, you don't have to work as hard. You are not thinking. You just relax into the moment. Another important fact, known by all
What about the
successful
Sigma?
people, is when you wake up, your subconscious mind is most impressionable and soaks up information like a sponge. This is why they meditate, listen to affirmations,
Yeah, a lot of people
and
do
not
meditate,
checking their
like
social
rich people.
media and emails so early. Why do they go to bed so early? Between 10
Aliens.
p.m. and 2 a.m. is where you can get the most from regenerative and deep sleep.
That's so
After 2
arbitrary.
a.m., sleep lacks the quality that you need as it becomes more superficial, chronically depriving your body of the regenerative sleep which you can enjoy between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. makes you wake
What
up
the
in the
fuck are
morning
you
even
talking
more
about?
tired than when you went to bed. This period of transformation in your sleep cycle brings along a more intense metabolic activity. This one is responsible for the repair and restoration of the whole body.
Fine, I'm gonna get up at
In
4
order for
a.m.
this 10 p.m. reaction
become
to
a
take
billionaire.
place, your
Whatever.
body needs to slow down, which
Wake up at
translates
4 a.m.
into
one time,
reduction
release
of
an
your
NFT the
mental
next
and
day.
Physical activity. Studies show that if you go
This
past
feels
the 10
evil.
p.m. bedtime, you'll find it more difficult to fall
brainwashing.
asleep. That it's on its way before 10 p.m.
Do people really believe this thing?
Moreover, your body also benefits from the metabolic changes that naturally take place as the clock ticks 10 p.m. Oprah Winfrey
Thanks, Yusuf
and
Digital.
Dwayne Johnson choose to greet the day at the crack of dawn because that's where motivation is created. and they don't need to ask for it.
No, you can wake up
That
at 4 a.m. and
silence
still be a
of early
loser.
morning hours is what helps them
Plenty of
use
people
their
do it.
potential to the maximum. The human brain can work at its maximum potential when it doesn't have to multitask. The quality level of
What does
work
that have to
is
do with
highly
waking up at
dependent
4
on the
a.m.?
level of focus. High achievers understand that premature hours of the day allow them to make better decisions as their energy levels are at their peak.
I don't
Those who
think
live
so.
a
I
grand
don't
life
think
understand
so.
that early morning willpower helps
the
them
fuck
to
is-
achieve high levels
What do they
of
even gain out
discipline.
of making this
A
video?
disciplined morning
It's just all
guides
wrong.
them towards a whole day of discipline. And this is exactly
What,
what
like,
supports their successful life.
Are they selling sleep?
Peaceful
Is this a
and
mattress
quiet
company?
time you get before the sun rises creates the environment you need in order to take care of yourself.
I mean, yeah, I guess
which
views.
doesn't happen too often during the day.
What is this channel? Is it all like this? Just blatantly wrong and weird shit? That's their most popular video. It goes straight to your subconscious mind. I am. Affirmations for success, wealth, and happiness. Bro, I wish you could just listen to a video. It's like, you are going to make $1 million today. And it just like happens. It's like, damn, all right, thanks for affirming it. Let's go. Manifest money. This is so sad. Like, there are absolutely people, I have no doubt, for the last 3 years this has been up. They listen to this daily and are wondering why they're still not a millionaire.
I love the way I feel when I take care of me. Today, my own well-being is my main priority.
Yeah.
I completely trust my inner voice.
Well, that's not always like the best
The
guide.
more I get to know myself, the clearer it becomes. I have my special place in this world.
Is this just the whole thing? Just a bunch of cliches?
Not perfect. I am just myself.
Didn't you
I
just
love
say you were
myself.
perfect earlier? Nice. Man, they made a killing off this trend. I am rich.
I release all negative energy over money. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I use money to better my life and the lives of others.
Not wrong when channel has almost 8 million
Wealth
subs,
constantly
10 million
flows
views.
into my life.
It is coming easy.
My actions create
for him.
constant prosperity. I constantly attract opportunities that create more money. My finances improve beyond my dreams. Money is the root of joy and comfort.
I'm sure there's more than money for happiness,
Money and
right?
spirituality can coexist in harmony. Money and love can be friends.
Quick, everyone, check your bank accounts. Is it going
Money
up?
is my servant.
Is it working?
I am the master of my wealth.
Ah!
I am able to handle large sums of money. I can handle massive success with
For everyone
grace.
listening, I began listening to this daily last year,
Money
2020. Now
expands
in
my life's
2021, I've
opportunities
doubled
and
my income.
experiences.
Moving into an apartment twice as big and have
Money
thousands in my
creates
savings.
positive impacts in my life. I am worthy of a wealthy life. If I perceive lack in my life, I am free to change that starting right now.
Amen. All right. Well, now that we've manifested some money, I'm gonna go manifest a little bit of a tinkle into my toilet. Give me 1 second. Here. I'll even leave some positive. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that to you. That's some cult shit. I'll be back in a second. Hey. Hopefully you all did your positive affirmation exercises while I was away. Do we have any new millionaires in here now? I'm broke now. Hey, so you did it backwards. It's the Cyber Quad. $2,000 Tesla Cyber Quad for kids. Wait, this thing looks so cute. It's like driving around on like Nintendo 64 graphics ATV. God, that looks uncomfortable.
How's it going, everybody? Josh here. Welcome back
Hey,
to
Josh.
the video. Now, this is a $2,000 Tesla Cyber Quad for kids. So today we're going to be riding it around, checking it out, and
Whoa!
seeing what $2,000 gets you. Let's get straight into it.
Better be self-driving.
These handles are pretty
Let me
indicator.
see it in action. Does it get up to like 60 miles per hour?
And just get a really unique shot. And then there's also the
yeah.
Insta360 One X2, which is a 360 camera.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh my fucking god. Maybe that was a little too hard.
All right, let's see if it still works.
Thanks, Risa Bobari.
And it does. So the Tesla Cyberquad, very durable.
You want to race? You want to race? You want to race with
Yes. I guess I'm going to be inspired.
No, you're definitely not beating a Tesla, kid. Get the fuck out of here. Finally, Power Wheels for rich kids. I'll never understand parents that spend that much money on like something for their kid Kids are totally fine with, like, actual nothing. The other day, like, when we were doing the toy review, I noticed toys haven't changed since I was a kid. Like, there has been no innovation in the toy game since I was literally a toddler. It is the same toys. The exact same toys. It's crazy, because they just don't need to. It's the same shit. Blows my mind. But I guess it makes sense, because again, kids, they're fine with literally anything. Yeah, I know, it's pretty embarrassing. I was actually a kid once. I don't like talking about it. It's embarrassing. YouTube is the new toy. True, I guess tablets now replace most toys. That's fair. That's a very fair point.